Okay, this is one of my favorite PowerPoints, probably because I spent a lot of time on it and it has worked pretty well for me thus far. So hopefully it can do the same for you. There are a lot of different things that you can work on within this PowerPoint. I'll mention some of them as they go, but primarily we're hiding words that start with F. So there are three different words. It's fish, fork, and phone. Um, but if you want other pictures or other words that start with F or just a different speech target in there, feel free to email me and I can update everything and send it to you directly and post it online so that other people can access it too. Mostly because there are objects that are like layered underneath other objects and some animations that are um, pretty detailed. And so I'm happy to um, make the adjustments for you and then take that off your plate. So I'll show you how it works as we go. So when you start the PowerPoint, you see this house, and you go into the house, and there's this scene, and then it says, look, it's a fish. Fish is going to play hide and seek, go hide fish. So up at the right-hand corner, is kind of a script to help guide you, and then down here, down in the bottom right-hand corner, which might be covered by my video right now, there's a big purple arrow. That arrow is going to appear when you're ready to go to the next page. So when you see the arrow, you just click the arrow, and then you look up at the script again. It says, where's the fish? Is the fish on the bed? So when you click on the bed, the spotlight appears, and then the arrow appears. This is no fish, and you go to the next page. This next one says, where's the fish? On the table. If you click on something that's not the table, it'll move. And if you click on just like the wall or the floor, nothing really happens. So that's good to know. You don't need to be nervous about random clicks. But if you click on the table, the spotlight appears and then you say no fish. So the child can be saying any part of this script that you want or additional things. So I had a kid once where we worked on, she could do all of this no problem. So we said no fish on the table and worked on some of the prepositions that appear in this. So then you keep going. Where's the fish? Is the fish on the rug? No fish. Is the fish behind the toys? Click, oh, there's the fish. I see the fish. Or I found the fish if you want another F in the word, or just fish. And then you go to a new screen. So the phone hides, the purple arrow appears, and then you start asking the questions. Is the phone on the chair? One thing that I have had be sort of successful with this, depending on how technologically good your kids are, is on Zoom you can give remote control to the participant, the child. And so I could say, where's the phone? Is the phone on the chair? And if the child clicks this, then I know that they didn't receptively identify that word chair, but if they click here and the spotlight appears, then I know that they heard me say the word chair and were motivated to show me that they knew that word. No phone. Is the phone behind the books? No phone. Is the phone in the plant? No phone. And then is the phone with the dog? There's the phone. We found the phone. So obviously a lot of different language that you can use. You can work on where questions. Now we're going to hide the fork in the kitchen. You can work on where questions. You can work on some of these prepositions that show up in the trash. No plus now. This says is the fork in the window. Again, if I click something that's not the window, other things should happen. But if I click window, the spotlight will appear. No fork. Is the fork in the fridge? There's the fork. And then at the very end, let's say, look what we found. And on this page, you do just have to click the arrow at the bottom left-hand corner. So it says phone, fish, and fork. Just because the whole PowerPoint is set up so that when you click on just like a blank spot on the page, nothing happens because you don't want to be moving forward through it before you're ready to move on. So that's it. If you have any other ideas for how you could use this, let me know and I'll add it to the blog. All right, bye guys.